Decades after their service, some veterans are receiving the honor that they deserve. Parker Brown introduces us to a man from the greatest generation. It's our top story tonight.
A little-known commemorative service medal is one for atomic veterans. Veterans can receive it if they were exposed to radiation or participated in the donation or cleanup from an atomic weapon. One atomic veteran who served in World War II was recently able to receive his medal 80 years after he served.
Here, how's that?
When we first introduced you to former Marine Carl Sampson, he was sharing his story at WWII High School. Sampson, who volunteered to serve at age 17, is proud of his service to his country and wants to make sure young people learn about what happened.
My main story through the 3 years in the Marine Corps is this amphibious tank.
He's happy to point out a photo of the famous tank, the Bloody Trail, that he didn't know was taken until 20 years after the war.
And I'm up on the tank here fighting for my life.
His tank was found in an old history book he was given. He recently celebrated his 98th birthday on August 13th.
To surprise me, they sent me a model of an amphibious tank.
And he says he's very fortunate to be here. He's the last known survivor of the Battle of Peleliu.
My tank was the only one out of 5 that made it to shore. Peleliu was a real bloody battle, worse than Iwo Jima, really.
Surviving long enough to finally receive a medal for being an atomic veteran. He spent time in Nagasaki after the United States dropped an atomic bomb.
Imagine after 3 months I was probably exposed to radiation. I didn't have any symptoms at that time.
Like many men who have served, Sampson is incredibly humble about his service. But all these years after he served, it was a special recognition.
Being out of the service for 80 years, you never think of anything like this coming by. And I was real surprised and honored. But nobody ever heard of atomic veterans till all of a sudden.
It's another token for a man who's living history, a living hero. Ian T. Parker Brown, Dakota News Now.